Hello guys and welcome back to another video, and today we are back with What If History Started Over. And I forgot to do this last episode and I will place the capital there now. See? Ain't that much better. Anyways, I'm gonna take consideration from the comments I did with, well, this Italian state. But technically also not, because the name wasn't brought from the comment section, but them connecting up was from the comments. And I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna listen to the comments again. We're gonna have a merchant empire form around the Mediterranean. They just decide to take chunks of the coast from everybody, I guess. They don't care who it is. They want a chunk of that. They want a chunk of that. They want a chunk of that. They definitely want a chunk of that. A chunk of that. Everybody but Italia. Unintentionally, they have a lot of land area. I gotta color it in, and I'm gonna make it a darker shade of green because, you know, I feel like it started from the original green, so I like how every episode the Kingdom of the Nile just loses land. It's not even fair. But anyways, I think the capital will be around right there. We'll go with that. And now we have a new merchant empire. Over here, though, we're gonna have another new country form. And it's kind of like the Caucasus country. Just get rid of some of these dots. So now we have a new Caucasus country established. Well, not even a new one, because this is the only one that's ever been here. But now we got 2 more countries, which is pretty cool. Anyways, let's go up here. And the Italians, or Italia, wants to expand around. They choose to expand around there. I know there's mountains around here, but they simply just go around them. It's not impossible for them to go around mountains, and it's been proven in history by the Carthaginians and the Romans. They could still go through mountains in ancient times. Just doesn't mean that it's that easy, though. And now they just want to go around here and into there. They want to claim a whole lot for Italia. So this is Italia's claim on to Europe. But the purple team does not agree with this. That land is rightfully purple team. So what do they do about this disagreement? Oh, they're gonna go to war about it. Italia pushes on in and sends them right back to their border in a bit. And now these people were known to be soldiers, so they'll be able to push them back in a bit further. But their population is lacking, so they'll also get pushed back, and there's pushed down in by Italia. They're also going to expand their claims around Europe, just because they can now. They push on in. And now they're dangerously close to the capital, so this might turn into a whole regional war, because nobody wants this purple team to fall. But purple will be able to fend back, and yeah, we kind of reached a stalemate here. Which I think is going to be where the new border is going to be agreed on. Around there's the new border between them. Yike. Purple team did not have a good time recently. Not a good time at all. I find the most time-consuming part of these videos is me just going through and changing up all the borders and all that. But I like doing this, so I will continue to be doing it for the near future. And now the purple team has just gotten hands thrown at them, and they lost. And now Italia is rapidly expanding. As we know from the Kingdom of the Nile, it's not good to expand this fast. Like, they're gonna come crumbling down soon, probably. But over in Asia now, we're gonna have a whole new thing form around here in China. Because they deserve a country over here too, so they're gonna get one. I'm gonna say around here, this is where the new country will be. I'm not sure if that's a color that's already used. Oh well. And it'll be around Beijing, I'd say. That's where their capital will be. I'm not sure if it's like right there. We'll just call it that Beijing's now right there. That's where they built the city. It is the same color, so I need to change the color. I'm gonna have the darkest blue you'll ever see. And this new Chinese state, or the only Chinese state, they're gonna try to form a whole thing here. They want to expand rapidly, so this is what they'll do. It's still relatively early in history, so they're still gonna have to follow the coast. But around those lakes, where exactly are we around in history? I'm not actually 100% sure just yet. Just know it's really early still. And now they've done this, and now they're going to expand their territory. Congratulations. You expanded, and nobody was even here to dispute the claims and stuff, so it's basically free land, am I right, guys? Free land. I mean, there isn't a single person here to dispute it, So they got free land, hooray! And now they're forming a pretty impressive size. Good for them. We'll check back next episode and see if they're still all together in one piece. And now for the green team to have once again another civil war. Every episode they have something taken from them. And here it's going to be where modern day Greece would be. And they gotta try to form their own thing. And then the government's like, you want to put up with a fight? We'll put up with the fight. So now they're sending their fleets over here. And they're making a naval landing, which would just get completely demolished. They managed to make a naval landing here. And split the Kingdom of the Nile into two. I feel like they try to secure some coastal territories. But they'd eventually let, them take the rest around there. Just because they're nice, And they're a merchant empire, they want to get all the coast. And now they're pushing on in, and they're storming towards the capital. They'll eventually capture the capital, and split them again into two, which is where, once again, the merchant empire is going to be the boogeyman. It's going to just start demolishing them from existence. And the Kingdom of the Nile is not having a great time, not one whatsoever. They're eventually going to get pushed down. And their coast is just going to be demolished until they are forced to surrender. Yikes. Now I need to see what the peace deal looks like. They managed to get their independence from this, but they don't get to gain much of any land. But the Merchant Empire manages to get a pretty good amount of land from this deal. So, hey, take what you can get. How much do you want to bet that they become like the Roman Empire of this timeline? I bet that could still happen. They become like the Roman Empire. Now they gotta connect up their little coastal stuff. It would be silly if they kept that. No, we're gonna hand that over. Anyways, now that the Merchant Empire is expanded, we have another new country. Someday, the Kingdom of the Nile will just completely dissolve. Are you ready for that day when it comes? Because they are grasping at straws here now. And now these people are, even them, all these people are starting to plan up on a way to divide the Kingdom of the Nile. I feel like that'd be this episode. So we're gonna have everybody invading. Hooray! But not the Merchant Empire. They just invaded. They have a peace deal. Persia will push in and just try to conquer as much as they can. Of course, there's a bunch of desert there, but we're gonna say that their troops can handle the desert. They have a large push up, and now these people are trying to expand. And they managed to do so successfully, and they cut each other off, and then they kind of have to split that up right there. They are around here, and now they're starting to push towards the capital. This is the point where they get in and start capturing that. But not before they get in and start capturing that. But not before they start getting in and capturing that. And this is what the green team, or the Kingdom of the Nile, looks like now. Ah, yikes. These are gonna be the borders, though. These are gonna be the actual borders. I'm sorry, everyone. This is a war crime in itself, just looking at these borders now. Of course, they organized the land a teeny bit more. Make sure the exclaves and stuff get settled. But now, not that far out. But now, yikes, this is gonna look bloody horrible. And I'm not even British. Oh my gosh. This is probably the worst peace deal ever. Look at the Middle East now. This is horrible. But yeah, I guess the Kingdom of the Nile, they kind of got their last breath here. They're not doing well. They're literally dead now. I don't want to cause any more chaos for this episode. This is going to be the end of this episode. If you guys want to suggest another thing, then let me know. I'm open for suggestions from the viewers going into these episodes. And I'll see you guys in another episode. Help me get monetized. Watch the video on my channel called My Message. I animated that all by myself in one day. And I spent a while on it, so I want people to watch it. So go ahead and watch that and some other content on this channel. And I'll see you guys in another video. Good.